Hey guys, Andrea Fasano here for BeTerrific, and you are watching a 360 video here from the Funko booth at Toy Fair 2016. We're at the Jacob Javits Center in New York City on the main showroom floor, and it is so cool. This whole little place here I want to call Funko Land because it's like its own little land over here. So many cool, huge statues and elements to this booth that it's just insane. I have Cameron and Yoko with me. Hello guys, and welcome to BeTerrific.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, in 360, right?
It's amazing. Yeah, I could run around. I'm gonna go run around in a minute. So, yeah, watch out.
You guys keep an eye out, like the Where's Waldo? We have Where's Cameron? He's gonna be running around the camera. So, right, and then while I talk to Yoko. But so tell us a little bit about Funko's history and your presence here at Toy Fair.
Absolutely. Funko was founded in 1998 and was originally a Wacky Wobblers was our first product, and it was a lot of retro and vintage lines like advertising icons and Hanna-Barbera. The company changed hands in 2004 and kind of made some other products too. In 2010, we introduced Pops, which were at the time called Funko Force 2.0. At SDCC that year, we debuted 4 different figures. They were eventually repackaged and renamed Pops. Okay. So, and it's taken off from there. Yeah.
So Pops are what we have behind us here. This is the figurines that are all here. Multiple licenses. I mean, you guys have, can you even name how many they are?
Hundreds.
Really, like it's just hundreds. Yeah.
Hundreds of licenses for Pops figurines.
Correct. Yeah, and by the time we have an actual number, it would just be like again wrong because we'd have more. So it's just kind of hard to remember. But hundreds, yeah, it's a lot. It's growing every day. We basically announce new lines every week, so every day of the week. So it's really exciting.
Now, why do you think you guys are able to get this many licenses? Is it because of the type of product it is? I mean, it's a pretty simple looking figurine right here.
I think so, and the style applies to so many different types of characters and licenses. And I think, as we started growing, because we started out, kind of with the big 3 with DC, Marvel, and Star Wars, and Disney. And then as other companies and other licenses saw that, they wanted to adopt that style onto their characters too.
And it is pretty cool. I don't know what it is about them. They're just little mini figurines, and I mean, there's friends up here. Do you know how many friends of mine would go crazy for this line? It's so fun.
That's the problem. It's like you get one, and then you need the whole set, and then you make that. I need that set too. But I think it really appeals to a lot of different collectors of different styles. People who maybe want to keep them in the box, or they take them out, or whatever. Or kids or adults, anyone. It really appeals across all age groups.
Which is, I'm so glad you said that, because one of my biggest takeaways from Toy Fair this year is the basics, simplicity, classic stuff. And it's funny because you can't do much with these guys. Like Snuffle Up, I guess, behind you. I can't stop staring at him. But you do appreciate them. You appreciate what goes into making this figurine. You appreciate the look of it and the angle that Funko took on whatever license, whatever show, whatever movie that you're getting the figurine in.
It was kind of intended to be a throwback, just a simple figure, just, no batteries, no moving parts, just a simple toy that you can enjoy.
And like I said, people super appreciate that. So what else can you tell me that's going on here in Funko?
In Funko Land? Well, there's a lot of really cool stuff. We're debuting our partnership with Playmobil. We have some really great figures there. We also have a partnership with Barbie that is also a new line called Rock Candy that Yoko is very excited about, I know. But the cool thing, we're doing a lot of really cool things, but really just elevating the Funko name and doing a lot more to just see, what can we do that's innovative and new and different, and really like embracing a game like Five Nights at Freddy's and even doing new lines under that umbrella too. It's just, we can't stop, it's just growing exponentially.
Now, how do you guys like working for this company?
It's amazing. Can't say enough good things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious because things like we didn't know we were doing Playmobil until the giant Willy Wonka Playmobil figure appeared in our office one day, and then it was like, oh, I guess we're doing that. So like, it's fun. Everyone's really passionate, and it starts at the top with our CEO Brian Mariotti. He's like an ultimate collector. He loves Hanna-Barbera, pulls for it every time we do a new line of anything. So
I see a lot of the new figurines for new movies coming out, like Suicide Squad, which I'm kind of obsessed with the Harley Quinn, so I'm liking that you have so many of her, and then even Zootopia for the kids. Could we speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, that whole display over there has a bunch of the big movies coming out this year with Suicide Squad, Civil War, Batman versus Superman, Secret Life of Pets, Warcraft. I'm trying to think, but
We're trying to remember off the top of our heads, and it's very hard.
Having like Secret Life of Pets and Warcraft right next to each other, I mean, that just right there shows you the variety that we're able to do, and they're like equally cute, which, who would have thought?
Seinfeld and The Walking Dead, right, next to each other. What's your favorite thing about Funko?
My favorite thing about Funko, I mean, I am a collector. I was a collector before I joined the company as an employee, so like to be here and be able to talk about toys and, essentially be paid for it, it's just like, who would have ever thought? It's amazing.
Well, that's exactly what I was saying about your CEO. So is this a job you sought out, or did you just happen to come across the ad one day and said, oh, that would fit me?
A little bit of both, like it was always kind of like, oh, it would be really fun to work for this company that I love to collect, and then it was the right time, right opportunity.
I love that. Good story.
The thing I like the most about Funko is that we're willing to be innovative and we're willing to change and do what we can to bring cool new stuff out. I mean, ultimately, that's what this company is about. It's about celebrating the characters we love, the stories that are told that we really care about, and just doing a lot of like admitting that like last year we introduced a new line that we since just rolled under the Funko umbrella, and it's really interesting to see like how fast we can move while we're still putting out so much stuff. So it's kind of inspiring to be around people who are that nimble, I guess. And then in terms of like finding this job, it's kind of the latter. It was more of the, oh, that sounds cool. Oh, they're bobbleheads. And then now it's like, they're amazing and everyone has them now. And as soon as I, learned about Funko, I saw them everywhere. And that seems to be the case for a lot of people.
That's awesome. Now, how are you guys feeling about Toy Fair in general? Is this your first Toy Fair, or have you been here before?
My first Toy Fair, yeah. His second.
Yeah.
He's a veteran.
I'm kind of a veteran, so I know. So.
How do you feel about it?
It's definitely, I mean, it's great because the emphasis is on new, not necessarily pop or a certain thing that people are familiar with. Like, we'll draw people in, but then say, like, if you heard about our Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, if you heard about the Playmobil, I mean, it's like, we have so much stuff to show. It's like you need an hour to just, like, take it all in and learn about it. So, in comparison to last year, I just think it's just growing, and it's a nice way to show it off and really have a platform to explain what all of it is and why we're excited about it.
Yeah, for sure. And how about you being this first Toy Fair? Are you overwhelmed, or you think it's what you thought?
I followed Toy Fair as a toy fan the last few years, so it's really cool to be able to get to be here and see everything firsthand. I've been so excited to go on this trip and to show off our stuff, but to see what everybody else has too. So
there you go. And talking about following what's going on here at Toy Fair, you guys stay tuned in to BeTerrific.com and ToyFairNY.com, because that's where we've been live for 4 days here from Toy Fair 2016. Cameron and Yoko, thank you guys so much for joining us on this 360 experience. We're going to show you guys more around the booth, and stay right there for more live coverage from Toy Fair 2016, or look us up on YouTube and search BeTerrific for more coverage. I'm Andrea Fasano. You're watching BeTerrific. You guys are terrific, and thank you so much for watching.